16th ranked Oregon 2-1. All those games in conference play against Stanford 1-2. Reeling after back plays, all of them runs. The throw to Weddington out wide was deemed a rush as the ball traveled backward. Here's Scarlett in trouble and taken down, wrestled down by Troy Dye among others. He comes over from Boise State, where he was 7 years on their coaching staff. The last 3 as the defensive coordinator. They're more multiple on defense now. Stanford a good screen team, but that one is blown up at the 30-yard line. Jay Simmons, the fullback, caught the screen pass, and Bryson Young met him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, very well schooled defensively by Bryson Young. You mentioned Stanford is known for their screen game, and Bryson Young read that one quickly and just made a quick move to the football. There were blockers there. Yeah, and it's not like they're bringing a true freshman in. This is a veteran guy who started and played a lot of football.
Brady Aiello starts in his place at right tackle. Herbert on target to Jacob Breland, the tight end, who's off to a tremendous start. That 3rd down and 17. Out of the pistol with C.J. Verdell, the running back. Stanford leading 3-0. Plenty of time for Herbert. He's on target, but short of the first down by about 6 yards. Jacob Breland made the catch. Big win for the ACC, and UCF, a team hoping to get into the college football playoff, probably won't be able to do it out of their conference with 1 loss now. Herbert on target. First down Oregon to the 35-yard line. Johnny Johnson the catch for a 20-yard gain. They'll mark it at the 36. 20th catch of the year for Johnny Johnson, a junior out of Chandler, Arizona. Play fake and another strike thrown by Herbert. Jalen Redd goes into the end zone with an Oregon touchdown. Which has now given up 19 for the year. 18 of them in the last 2 games plus this one. Camden Lewis adds the extra point.
For Justin Herbert, every game he started, they've averaged nearly 40 points a game.
He throws it out quickly. Good catch by Redd, and then good run after the catch. Out to the 32. They'd spread you out and run it. This bunch wants to maul you and run it. Screen. Josh Delgado, first down.
He's up, he's up!
To the 34-yard line, and won it in overtime. Justin Herbert told us last night, I still haven't gotten over it. Herbert dumped it off. Nice job by Brian Addison to avoid a tackle, and he gets the first down with a yard to spare. They've had to move people around. They've taken defensive backs and made them receivers, tight ends and made them wide receivers. But Herbert hasn't been impacted by it. A screen to Travis Dye. He has great speed, and he has a first down. He got ripped down at the 32-yard line by Andrew Pritz. Travis Dye, the younger brother of the linebacker, leader of the defense. Troy Dye after the fake, juggling catch made. Brian Addison, and another Oregon first down at the Stanford 16.
It's just hard to fool Justin Herbert. He sees things very well.
He throws it to the pylon for a touchdown. Jacob Breland. 16 yards with Kendall Williamson in coverage.
This was an intentional underthrow to a tight end. He throws it to the outside shoulder. Breland stops and goes up for it. And again, a bigger tight end on a corner or a safety. And the underthrown pass perfectly thrown by Justin Herbert.
His second touchdown pass of the game. 13th of the year without an interception. Camden Lewis the extra point.
Excellent pass rusher. It looks like he's in coverage on this play.
Look out. Costello gets buried. Gus Cumberlander. The ball comes out. Sampson knew. All the way for an Oregon touchdown. But they have the veteran offensive line.
The runner was down. It'll be 4th down. The ball in place on the 42-yard line.
He's 10 out of 13 for 155 yards passing. 2 touchdowns. They bring pressure. He throws and has a man open for a first down. Johnny Johnson the catch over the middle. Toohill, an impressive young man. We visited with him yesterday. Better than a 3.7 student in political science here at Stanford. Open in the flat, Spencer Webb. Was a tight end. They moved him to wide receiver because of the injuries out of necessity. They wanted a more multiple defense. Brought in Andy Avalos from Boise State, and the results have been tremendous. And right on cue, a sack. Costello down back inside the 10. Drayton Carlberg, the senior from Minneapolis.
Well, he just ran right through the left guard, Devery Hamilton. Watch him run right through number 74. Devery's a veteran guy, but he got too high. And he just ran right through him to the quarterback. Good pressure on the outside by Thibodeau also.
Oregon showing pressure. They rush 4, they twist around, they hit Costello on the throw, and it's intercepted by Javon Holland. And he's back to the 35-yard line of Stanford. Again, trying to jam it into Colby Parkinson, who was well covered.
Well, Bryson Young, number 56, got the pressure. He caused the ball to flutter. Costello wasn't able to get enough on this throw. It was underthrown and wobbly because of the pressure. And Holland is able to come up with the interception. But credit Bryson Young.
They're going quickly, even with the 11-point lead here and 12 minutes to go. He fires, beautiful throw, showing his arm talent. Brian Addison, but Paulson Adebo in coverage. Oregon slowing down the pace here a little bit. Herbert got it off quickly. Jalen Redd, who scored the first Oregon touchdown, has a first down at the 24-yard line. We talked about Herbert's arm talent, and it's evident. Also very smart. Biology major, better than a 4.0 GPA. The fakes and the open receiver. Jacob Breland, the touchdown. His second of the night. It's 20-3, Oregon.
He play fakes. Watch. They're going to run a fake wide receiver screen, and Breland's going to run up. And you're going to see 3 defenders that bite on the screen. But they bite because he uses that little shoulder hitch, like he's throwing it. Then he reloads quickly and gets the ball down the field. He does that really well, and he does an excellent job with his action to play fakes.
Extra point good by Camden Lewis. 9 minutes to go, 21-3, Oregon. Trying to end a 3-game losing streak against Stanford. Screen in trouble. Nowhere to go for Weddington. Dump back at the 17-yard line.
What a play by Javon Holland. I mean, he read this so quickly.
Here comes pressure. Costello in trouble. He'll be sacked. Back at the 20-yard line. Lamar Winston there. Andy Avalos, the coordinator, he said Winston's had his best week of practice this week, and he thought he'd have a terrific game.
It's man-free. It's a 5-man rush, and they're able to collapse the pocket. They brought more than they've been bringing. They really wanted to go for it on that 3rd down play and prevent the conversion. What he has available, the recruiting has been off the charts the last 2 years.
Strong run by C.J. Verdell. He was the only Power 5 player in the country last year that had 1,000 yards rushing and 300 yards receiving. That was as a freshman. Oh, Breland making people miss after the catch. It was Paulson Adebo who whiffed. So barring the near miracle here, and Costello's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. He's been beaten up a lot tonight. There's Kayvon Thibodeau, who was the #1 recruit in the country, top-rated player by ESPN at any position. Well, this Oregon defense after Costello again on 4th down, and that's a fitting ending.
Another lineman down also.
Andrew Faliu, the sack on the last play of the game. Wasn't a huge day offensively for them, just 320 total yards, but it's a comfortable 21-6 win. So long from Stanford. Let's go back to the studio. Here's Matt.